When you drive through a nice neighborhood, you know the kind, and you see one of those homes with a backyard that looks like it jumped straight out of a magazine, what is your first thought? That must have cost a fortune. And honestly, you are probably right. Because the average American homeowner spends anywhere between $1,900 and $7,000 just on landscape design fees alone, before a single plant is purchased, before a single stone is laid. $7,000 just for someone to draw you a plan. So here is the question nobody is asking. What if you could get 90% of that look for maybe 5% of that price? Because here is the truth. Professional gardens do not look expensive because of what was spent. They look expensive because of how they were designed. The clean edges, the intentional lighting, the layered textures, that sense of order in the middle of nature. And every single one of those design principles, you can replicate them this weekend with a trip to your local hardware store and a little elbow grease. Today, I am walking you through 7 small garden ideas that will completely transform your outdoor space. And I promise you, when your neighbors walk by, they will stop, they will stare, and they will assume you hired someone. But before we get into it, if you are new here, welcome. This channel is all about growing better food, building healthier gardens, and making the most out of every inch of your growing space. So if that sounds like your kind of thing, hit subscribe and tap the bell so you never miss a video. Okay, now let us get into it. Idea number 1, oversized mat planters. Here is the very first thing I want you to notice the next time you walk past a high-end garden. Look at the planters. They are big, they are bold, and they are almost always in a matte, neutral finish. Concrete gray, charcoal, stone white. Not shiny, never shiny. Now, compare that to most people's yards. A mismatched collection of small terracotta pots, maybe a plastic planter from a clearance rack, scattered around without any real logic. That randomness is exactly what makes a garden look ordinary. Here's the fix. Go big, go matte, and go odd. Instead of buying 6 small pots, invest in 2 or 3 large-scale planters. You can find lightweight resin or fiberglass urns that are literally designed to mimic the look of heavy cast stone or concrete at a fraction of the price. Plant each one with a single dramatic plant, a tall ornamental grass, a Japanese maple, a bold evergreen shrub. Then group your planters in odd numbers, 3s and 5s. This is a classic design rule that landscape architects charge good money to share. Odd numbers feel dynamic and intentional. Even numbers feel like a parking lot. Position them near your entryway or at the corners of a patio. Instant focal point, instant elevation. This one change alone can make a $500 backyard look like a $5,000 one. Idea number 2, edged garden beds. The single biggest visual difference between an amateur garden and a professionally landscaped one has nothing to do with rare plants or expensive materials. It is the edges. Walk up to any truly beautiful garden and you will see it immediately. Clean, crisp lines where the lawn meets the flower bed. A sharp boundary that says, this is lawn, this is garden. These are 2 different worlds. That intentionality is what your eye reads as expensive, and it costs almost nothing to achieve. All you need is a half-moon edger, usually under $20 at any hardware store. Use it to cut a clean, deep trench around all your garden beds. Then lay down dark mulch inside those beds. The contrast between deep brown or black mulch and bright green lawn makes every plant pop like it is on a stage. Here is the mindset shift. Neatness is luxury. When people see a perfectly edged garden bed, their brain says, someone cared for this. And that care reads as expensive every single time. Idea number 3, faux metal patina accents. You can have great plants and clean edges, but if your garden decor looks like it just came in a plastic package, it will still feel flat. The gardens that feel truly special have accents that look aged, weathered, like they've been there for decades and earned their place. Authentic antique garden pieces can cost hundreds of dollars, but you can create that same look yourself for almost nothing. Go to your local garden center or a store like Home Depot. Find simple, affordable steel or iron garden stakes, trellises, or a basic bird bath. These often look too shiny and too new. Take them home and spend an afternoon transforming them. Spray paint them with a textured dark bronze or hammered iron finish. Then, while the paint is still slightly tacky, lightly brush over the raised edges with chalk paint in a warm gray. The result looks genuinely weathered and antique. Pair these with climbing vines and some roses, and you have a scene straight out of an English countryside estate for about $30.
Idea number 4. Solar-powered uplighting. Picture a luxury hotel garden at night. Warm light rising up through the trees, dramatic shadows on the walls, the whole space feeling alive and theatrical after dark. That is the power of uplighting. Most American backyards go completely dark after sunset. That means they are visually useless for half the day. Professional hardwired lighting systems cost $2,000 to $5,000 installed. We are not doing that. But high-lumen solar spotlights have gotten really good in the last few years. Warm white, automatic, and bright enough to look like professional landscape lighting. Here is the key. Do not just line your pathway with them like a runway. Place them at the base of your most dramatic trees or architectural plants. Angle them upward so warm light filters through the branches and leaves. 2 or 3 spotlights, positioned correctly, will make your entire garden feel like a 5-star retreat for under $100. No electrician, no permit, just push the stake into the ground and walk away.
Idea number 5. Repurposed vintage yard art. The gardens that feel truly special are never matching. They never look like a catalog set. They feel like they were collected over years and lifetimes, like each piece has a reason for being there. You can create that feeling intentionally for almost nothing. Start hunting at flea markets, estate sales, and Facebook Marketplace. Look for rusted bicycle wheels, old wooden ladders, galvanized metal watering cans, vintage milk jugs, anything with texture and character. Place these items organically within your flower beds. Lean the ladder against a fence and let a climbing vine grow up it. Nestle the watering can half hidden among your flowers. Let the bicycle wheel peek out from behind a hydrangea. These pieces add height variation, texture, and story to your garden. When it is done right, the whole space feels discovered, not decorated. And that quality is exactly what high-end garden designers spend years trying to achieve.
Idea number 6. Layered plant textures. This might be the most important principle on this entire list, and it is one that most people have never been told. Here is why some gardens look rich and complex, while others, even with expensive plants, still look flat. It is all about texture layering. Professional designers do not just think about what to plant. They think about how different plants relate to each other. The contrast of leaf shapes, the way a fine, feathery grass looks next to a broad, waxy hosta leaf. Here is a simple framework. Start with a low-growing ground cover, like creeping thyme or mondo grass. Then add a mid-layer with interesting foliage. Hostas are perfect here. Big, bold architectural leaves that spread over time and make any garden look instantly more serious. Then go tall with ornamental grasses or upright evergreen shrubs. And finally, train flowering vines up a simple wall trellis to add movement and height. The secret is contrast. Pair fine textures with bold ones, dark foliage with bright, round leaves with spiky. Your eye travels through the garden, always finding something new. This is what landscape designers get paid thousands to plan. You can learn it in an hour.
Idea number 7. Gravel pathways. Out of everything on this list, this single idea might have the most dramatic visual impact for the least amount of money. A gravel pathway. Now, before you say that is too basic, hear me out, because there is a huge difference between a pile of gravel on the ground and a beautifully designed pathway. The difference is entirely in the details. First, the shape. Do not go straight. Curve it. A winding path creates the feeling of discovery, like your garden is something to be explored. Straight lines are for parking lots.
Curves are for estates. Second, the edge. Pea gravel needs to be contained, or it just looks messy. Use dark steel landscape edging along both sides of the path, or line it with smooth river rocks. That edge gives the path its definition and keeps everything clean. Third, the sound. When you walk on a gravel path, it crunches. That sound makes a garden feel alive and triggers the memory of grand old country estates. It turns your garden into an experience, not just something to look at. And finally, lead it somewhere. A path that connects your patio to a beautiful planter grouping or to a quiet bench in the corner gives your garden intention and destination. For somewhere between $50 and $100 in materials, you can build a pathway that makes your entire space feel like a designed landscape worth 10 times more. And there you have it. 7 ideas that do not require a designer's budget, a contractor's timeline, or any specialized skills. Just a free weekend, a few smart purchases, and the willingness to look at your outdoor space differently. Here's what I want you to remember. It is not about how much you spend. It is about how intentionally you design. And intentionality, that costs nothing. So which of these 7 ideas are you trying first? Drop it in the comments below. I genuinely want to know. And if this video helped you, share it with someone who has been staring at their backyard wondering where to even start. They will thank you for it.